look at what's inside.
Oh my god, he has like strong hands. Okay, I need to like focus on the lock picking, but I just had to make he's married. Oh! Why am I watching this video? Hello YouTube, we are going to be reacting to LockPickingLawyer for the first time. I got recommended this video. As you guys already know, I am a thief in real life. I'm joking. I'm joking. But I'm really curious to know what this video is about. So yeah, let us see how this goes. Okay.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and the video you're about to watch is the culmination of a series of events that started about 6 months ago. That's when Shane, at the excellent YouTube channel Stuff Made Here, posted a video build of an unpickable lock. That video, which I will link below, also challenged me to open it. I obviously accepted because the lock is here, but Shane wanted to improve his design first. And by improve, he seems to have meant completely redesign from the ground up. Because
Well, I've never seen like a lock thingy that has like a Z in it. That's new though. I'm used to like this ones though. Because this one's like easier to... Because I've seen in movies that like this one's easier to lock pick. That's... Oh my god, let me unpause.
I received was the original lock and a second lock which bore no internal resemblance to the first. And I have to say I had a great time with these because both mechanisms are, to the best of my knowledge, completely original and in my opinion quite good. Fortunately for me though, Shane doesn't have a lot of experience with lock defeat methods, so there were a few minor oversights that I was able to exploit. However, each of the issues I found can be fixed with very little effort, which would result in formidable lock designs. Before we pick these, I want to explain what I'm going to do so my actions don't look too cryptic. That will require some reference to the internals, but if you want a detailed look at what's inside...
Oh my god, he has like strong hands. And I like the way he cuts his nails though. This is really... Okay, I need to like focus on the lock picking, but I just had to make he's married. Oh! Why am I watching this video? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Side, you need to check out the Stuff Made Here YouTube channel, and all the appropriate links are below. The first lock, this one, looks something like this on the inside. When you insert the key, the pins in contact with the key will lift these upper pins that are shown in gold. Those pins then lock into place and rotate until they're in contact with this fin.
Okay.
There are gates in the fin, and only if these upper pins are in the correct position will they pass through. Notably, however, when that test phase occurs, when those upper pins encounter the fins, they are no longer in contact with the key pins. That's what makes this unpickable in theory. What I'm going to do is lift all of the upper pins as far as they will go, lock them in place, rotate them until they're in contact with the fin, and then drop them down until they fall into their gates. It usually takes a few attempts for it to work, but the method seems to be reliable. The second lock is even more complex than the first. It actually...
Is it just me or like his voice is pure ASMR? Like, I feel like I could just listen to a bunch of his videos and like just chill to it. So for your information, this lock is nothing at all like a normal lock. This thing is custom made to be way harder to open than a normal lock. Oh, do we have like this type of locks here in Germany though? I'm not sure because like here is not that hard to like lock pick. From what I've seen on YouTube videos, it's not that hard to like lock pick a house, you know, a house thingy. I wouldn't know though. I wouldn't know. No, I wouldn't know. I'm just, you know, saying from like the movies, the German movies I've seen. No, it's wait.
It has two cores attached with an internal connecting rod. If we look at the back, we can see the bottom core, the top core, and a
Neila
connecting rod.
live on stream.
The shear line that matters is the one on the upper core, which we can't access to tension. It's behind this area of the lock. By the time that upper core actually turns, the bottom core is offset by about 45 degrees, which means you can't move the pins. That's why this lock is, at least in theory, unpickable. Put differently, when you can access the pins, you can't tension the lock.
Sounds like Neila was in deeper depths than I thought.
Oi, I am not a thief, okay? I just try to like challenge myself in doing things that are not to be done, you know? It's for the future, you know? It's knowledge that you would need in the future, okay? Don't worry, no one was harmed. She loots? No, I didn't loot anything. They didn't in the video loot anything.
And when you can tension it, you can't access the pins. I'm going to try to get around that by inserting a thin piece of metal between the door and the lock housing. Then slide it up until we're over the top of that upper core.
Okay.
And then pull down, which should tension the upper core. Once that happens, I should be able to pick this as I would a normal lock. There are two other potential vulnerabilities. The first arises from a combination of this core rotating 45 degrees in either direction until it seizes up, and the tailpiece being misclocked.
Usually you can just use like, there's another type of metal that you can use, kind of like bends like this a bit, but it's way thinner and it's smaller. So, but you would need like two of them for them to like do like the same action though. So this is like the first time I'm seeing this one though. This is really cool.
By about 45 degrees. When we pick, you'll see why that makes a difference, but I think you'll get a chuckle when you see how they interact. The second vulnerability is decoding, and we can do that because all of these upper driver pins are the same length. A tool can be fashioned to lift all the pin stacks to the stopping point, fully compressing the springs. That's an indirect way of measuring the key pins, which would allow us to cut a key. I did not create that tool because I had another way to open this, but that's something that used to be common before manufacturers started varying these lengths. Okay, I have been talking for too long.
Yeah, for like 5 minutes. But it's okay. It's okay. I like his voice, so it's fine.
Jig that Shane sent me to pick these in is way too big to fit on my desk, so we are going to mount these up, head down to the garage, and try to open them.
Let's go!
Okay, we are down in the garage. Both locks are mounted in this mock door, and the frame is secured to my workbench.
Okay.
We're going to start with the newer of the two locks and discuss a vulnerability enabled by the fact that this core will turn about 45 degrees before it seizes. That creates an issue as the lock interacts with the deadbolt. Now, under normal circumstances, a deadbolt that is fully extended can't be pushed back into the door. However, if we turn this core as far as it will go, it's just enough to disengage the anti-retraction mechanism. That's something we can certainly take advantage of while the door is locked. All we need to do that is something that will turn the core and something pointy like the tip of my pocket knife.
Oh, then you use like the knife to push it. Of course. Wow, this is actually really cool, but really bad if I'm like the homeowner though. This is really, really cool. I need to like try this. Wait, I think people out there need to try it. Not me though. No, I'm not taking notes. I'm not taking notes.
So I'm going to turn this as far as it will go, then use the point of the knife to walk the bolt back. Might as well let them know we're here. Next, we are going to attempt a picking attack, though certainly not a traditional one. We discussed it upstairs, but what I'm going to
Usually I wouldn't use like a knife though, because sometimes you don't really have like a knife on yourself. Sometimes I would use like a tree branch, because that also kind of works. You just have to like make it really, really, like you have to like find one that's not that easily breakable, you know? So that one also would work if you don't have like a knife on your, sometimes this was a common thing. I meant
is attempt to slip this between the door and the housing so we can tension the upper core. Pushing this in will do damage to the door. However, I don't think it'll be a lot of damage, and I don't think it'll be very noticeable because it'll be on the bottom. However, I will show you the damage after we're done. The hard part will be getting this into position, so let's do that now.
Oh?
I am pushing the tool against the door so
Okay.
it doesn't deform.
Okay. Whoa, I've never done this one. But it's kind of hard though. You can't really do this method since like most of the locks are like inside the door. You know, you don't get like the privilege to like be able to put the metal here. Like most people, their houses only you just have like this hole here. That's it. So it's kind of hard to do this one, but this is really cool. This is a cool method. It's actually a cool method.
Okay,
Oh my god, you guys being surprised have done this? How do you think I put cameras in your house? Okay? How do you think that happens? Huh? Yes, I can see you sitting down right now watching me, okay? I see you, okay?
have it, but the only way to be sure is to pull on these pliers and see if the pins are binding.
I'm standing.
There we go. Click out of 1. Little click on 2. Nothing on 3. Little click on 4.
Okay.
Little click on 5. 1, 2. Another click on 3. Click on 4. Nothing on 5.
Okay.
I don't feel anything else. Let's see if we have this open.
And I also don't. Oh! Whoa!
Okay, now let's work on the older lock. Once again,
I love the way he keeps on like pressing the bell. He keeps on pressing the bell. Imagine you're like a robber, you watch his tutorials and you mistakenly, because you're so used to watching his videos, you mistakenly press the bell out of reflex. That would be so freaking funny. Oh my god.
discuss the theory of what we're going to be doing while we were upstairs. However,
Okay.
it's a little bit harder in practice. First, we need to lock it.
I'm curious about this one though. This is a weird lock.
Okay, I'm going to use this pick to lift all the pins to their highest position.
Uh-huh. Oh, I heard it.
And when I release these, I'm going to be tapping on the housing with this mallet. It allows for a little bit more control as the pins come down, and it increases the chances of success from about 1 in every 10 times to 1 in every 2 or 3.
That's kind of low. Yeah, but you've already like notified the people in the house. Come on. This is kind of bad though. You've already like notified the people in the house, or even like the freaking nosy grandma that's like watching you do this already. Just don't do this, okay? Do not do this. What the?
I think we've got it.
Did it work? Oh, it worked. Oh. Stop.
Okay, folks, let's bring all this stuff back upstairs. I will show you the damage underneath, and we will sum everything up. Okay, folks, we are back upstairs, and I'm going to briefly address how to fix each of the exploits I demonstrated, but first, let's take a look at the damage to the door. It's certainly noticeable once the lock is removed, though much of the damage is covered by the lock, and the part that isn't is probably obscured because it's underneath the bulky housing. Frankly, even if I saw that, I'd probably attribute it to sloppy installation and not to an attack. While we're looking at the door, note that Shane welded both of the hinge pins, probably to stop me from popping the pins and declaring victory, and I've got to say he did the right thing because I definitely would have done that. Moving on to the locks, the issue with the first lock can be fixed easily by decreasing the angle of the fins so there's no slope for them to rest on. Frankly, a reverse rake would probably...
This one is kind of hard to like, I feel like if I saw this, I would change house though. Like I would go to like another house. It's kind of hard to pick lock this one because he used like a different type of kind of like key when he used it. And not everyone has that, you know? Not everyone has that. Would you know? You would. Okay. You guys, I am looking with the eyes of someone analyzing this, you know, very, very methodically. Okay. I am not a robber. I am not. I do not know my. No. No, you're talking like a pro. I am not a pro. I am not.
Advisable. With the second lock, the first exploit can be fixed with a slight modification to this moving tailpiece, reclocking that cutout by about 45 degrees. There are about a dozen ways to fix the picking exploit and deny access to the back of the lock, but when I told Shane about it, he precision machined a back cover, which is probably the most expensive solution, but...
Where are my hoodies then?
Wait, didn't Obey say that like this guy is a lawyer? Oh, lock-picking lawyer. Okay, so he is a lawyer, which actually is really, really cool to know. Because then, you know, if someone was to like, I don't know, take someone to court because of them robbing you, he would be an expert. That's actually really cool.
Certainly one that works. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. Shane, excellent work on these locks, and thank you so much for sending them my way. To everyone else, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.
What? This was really cool. I have 2 more videos that got suggested of his. So let's just watch that one. This is really cool. So this one is called Getting in My Ex-Girlfriend's Backdoor.
I posted my tools in the media channel if you wanna see for anything you wanna add to Throne.
Don't say that. Okay. Oh my god, thank you so much for the hype train. We are going to be watching Getting in My Ex-Girlfriend's Backdoor. Oh my god, why would you recommend me this video? Who recommended this? Eh? Why do I have this in the list of videos that was recommended to me? What the hell? What? I didn't see the title. April Fool's video? Okay, maybe it's just like a joke. Maybe because this is relevant for you, relax.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and on
okay, this one this is a new tool I've never seen in my life. What could it be?
Channel, I've demonstrated how to penetrate some of the most secure equipment out there, usually using some very simple tools, but it's almost always done right here on my desk. It's a controlled environment that might not be equivalent to field conditions. So today, I'm taking you on the road with me. You see, I just got a call from my ex-girlfriend who's having a problem. Her new boyfriend is apparently having trouble getting in her back door.
Why didn't you block her? So she's calling to tell you... Oh my god. She has balls, to be honest. She has balls. Because if my ex called me to tell me something, I would have stabbed it. Oh, this is going on YouTube.
It's really tight, and she told him to stop trying because all he was doing was pushing really hard, and she was afraid something would break. But she remembered that when we were dating, I used to go in through her back door all the time.
Wait, you guys didn't tell me this guy was insane. What did he just say? Wait, maybe I didn't understand the English. Wait. I didn't understand the English. Wait.
But she remembered that when we were dating, I used to go in through her back door all the time. This is a picture of her back door. She just sent it to me, and I don't see any reason why this should be a problem. Frankly, it looks looser than it was back when we were dating. So, while her boyfriend's at work, she asked me to come over and see if I could help loosen things up. I of course agreed, so long as I could get it on video and share it on this channel. So, let's drive over and see if we can get in her back door.
The person that recommended this video, I know your name, okay? And I'm going to find your name on Twitch and ban you. Just letting you know, because I know you're going to watch this video on YouTube. You're not going to find my channel on
Much
Twitch.
many months.
Door without breaking anything. Okay, folks, here we are, and I have to say that my ex-girlfriend's back door is far dirtier than it ever used to be back when we were dating. It seems to have been neglected pretty badly, but I'm actually glad to find it this way. So you can see why I always keep it.
I'm scared. I'm scared. What does he mean? Also, what does he have like a name people call him? Because you know, like with Let's Game It Out, you guys told me his name is Josh. What is LockPickingLawyer? Does anyone know his name? His name is John? John? Okay.
Whenever I do anything like this. So let's get one out and wipe all of this brown residue away.
Okay, he's actually being a nice guy by cleaning it though, so that's really cool. I'm still scared of him though.
Okay, this is pretty dirty. It might be a 2-wipe job.
Okay. Gotta keep it clean, you know? I guess. Hello, Penance, welcome in. Hello.
Okay, now that we have the outside just a little bit cleaner, it's time to flush out the inside as well. And because we need to lubricate this anyway, I'm going to flush out the main opening with a good bit of lube. We just need to be sure to keep a towel underneath that opening so we don't make a mess.
Oh my god, I thought he was actually going to use lube. I was like, don't you have oil? Why are you carrying around lube with you? Who carries lube around? I'm not even going to ask that question. Don't answer. Relax. It's not an answer for you guys. It's not an answer for you guys. No.
Here it makes a lot of sense to be generous with that lubricant. Back doors tend to be neglected, so you can't have too much.
John, why the f are you saying it like that? Yo. Like, I literally went to church this morning. Why is he saying it like that? Yo, chill.
Okay, we are almost ready, but before I go any further, I need to put on some rubber for my own protection.
John! Oh my god, am I the only one that is hearing this? Oh my god, am I the problem? Chat, am I actually the problem here? There's no way he's actually...
Now, depending on various factors, I should note that the opening could be in an awkward position. And all I have to say about that is deal with it. It's not uncommon, especially when you're going in through the back door.
Unsubscribe and dislike this video. I'm joking. No, like, am I the problem? Am I the only one that's hearing this?
Now, I can't just shove in my tool. I need to be very gentle and wiggle things into position if I'm going to stand any chance of getting in. I think we're there. All it needs now is a firm shove, and we are in. Now, you need to understand that just because I got in her back door doesn't mean that her boyfriend will be able to as well. So I need...
No, he's f***ing with me. Like, come on, chat, I am not the only... Come on, I'm not the only one that's hearing this. I am not the only one that's hearing this, chat. Come on. Like, stop. What do you mean hear words? Are you guys deaf? Come on, open your mind to what he's saying. Don't open it too much, but open your mind to what he's saying.
to spend some time working it in and loosening it up. But I'm going to do that off camera, so that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe and have a great April 1st.
I love him. He's this was a really funny video. This was actually a really funny video. Okay, the person that recommended this video, you're not getting banned. You will see my channel tomorrow, okay? Oh my god, this was so
Using
weird.
protection and going through the back door. At least there is no risk of slipping in and putting something in her oven. Shameless repost FTW.
What the? There's no oven here. There's no oven here. Okay, this one is called Getting Into My Wife's Beaver April Fool's Video. Wife's beaver? What is a wife beaver?
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and about a year ago, I showed you my absolute favorite cylinder, this well-used, albeit somewhat short cock. Now, if you'd like to see more of my cock, I'll leave a link to that year-old
Okay. Yo. 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 There's no way he recorded this with a straight face. There's no way. Like, he's actually, I know he's giggling behind that camera. I know he's giggling behind that camera. Oh my god.
video in the description below. But today is all about the favorite of Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer, and while she does like my cock, it is not her favorite. Her favorite is one that she actually had even before I knew her, though it never got any use until after we met. At least.
Oh, sacre bleu! Yo, am I supposed to be hearing this? Am I allowed to hear this, you guys? Am I allowed to hear this? No. I feel like I feel like I'm not allowed to hear this.
That's what she tells me. If you saw the title to this video, then you know that it is, of course, her beaver. Now, I have been...
Oh yeah, I was right. He was talking about like the beaver, the animal thing. Okay, this is actually really cute though. I like this. It's really adorable.
Avidly interested in beavers since I was a teenager. But over the years, no two beavers that I've ever seen have been exactly alike. So, let's take a closer look at my wife's beaver.
Okay.
The most obvious feature is the large opening in the center. But if we take a closer look, we'll see something that a lot of guys miss. There's a small hood-shaped feature at the 12 o'clock position. If you're going to manipulate a beaver, you're going to have to give that area special attention.
Wait, oh my god, I just clocked it. Oh my god. He's talking about his wife's...
is the wrinkled surface all around the main opening. Not all beavers have that. In fact, I have another beaver that I keep on the side. My wife doesn't know about this one. Let's take a look at it. You'll see that this one is perfectly smooth on the outside. That's actually pretty common on the newer beavers. So let's hide this one away and then see what it takes to get into my wife's. Now, from experience, I can tell you that a generous squirt of lube will make this process go much easier. So let's do that now.
Oh my god!
And we're going to work that in to get it very slick on the inside. Okay, now that it's well lubricated, I'm going to take out my tool. Now it looks a little bit on the big side. In fact, when my wife first saw it, she didn't think it would fit.
Don't lie. Come on. Don't lie now, John. We both know that's a lie. We both know that's not true. Come on now.
But after that squirt of lube we gave it earlier, it should slip right in. But before I show you that, a word about technique. I'm going to be using a firm thrusting motion together with a small twist. Not everyone does it that way, but I find that technique very effective. Okay, let's get started.
Be gentle. Oh my god, look at how crazy this guy is. He wasn't even... Wait, what am I even saying? What am I even saying? You know what? I'm blocking him. I'm blocking him from all social media.
So, as you can see, it is disappointingly fast and easy to get into my wife's beaver.
Disappointingly? Oh my god, puta madre! What are you talking about? What do you... What do you mean disappointingly? What do you mean?
Would you prefer foreplay?
god! What? I feel bad for his wife. I genuinely feel bad for his wife.
In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe and have a great April 1st.
Oh my god. Neila family hearing this and oh my god, I forgot my parents are behind. Chat, should I look back? Wait, chat. I got so immersed in the stream, I forgot my parents are behind me. Alright, let's see. This last video from his. Okay, manipulating my tiny car. Should I be reacting to videos with my parents in the same room?
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is one of the most treasured cylinders in my collection, and one that I don't often share publicly. In fact, I normally only show it to my wife. It goes by many different names, but my favorite is that used by the French, so that is what we will use today. It is le coq. Now, I have had this cylinder.
Just like FYI, this is you
see, Neila fam, this is what we have to deal with all the time.
What do you mean this is what you have to deal with all the time? I have to deal with you guys, not the other way around.
Cylinder for literally as long as I can remember. In fact, I vividly recall playing with it all the time when I was younger. And you can see from the condition that this cock has seen some hard use over the years.
John, my parents are in the room, please. My parents are in the room. I have you in speaker. Relax.
Cylinders, you may be thinking right about now that mine is a little on the small side. And it's true. This is only about 2.35 inches long, which makes it...
Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, all size matters, okay? All size matters. Yeah. Don't worry, John. Don't worry. It's average, bro. Don't worry. I mean, all size matters. All size.
The smallest cock that I have ever seen. But even so, it never fails to put a smile on my face, and I've come to terms with the fact that I'll probably...
I need to know...
Increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer. I am small.
It's okay. All size matters, okay? But I need to know his wife's opinion.
Never have a bigger one. Now, manipulating the cock, like most other cylinders, does require a deft touch. With too much or too little force, nothing will happen, and likewise, you need to know exactly where and how to twist and push if you're going to be successful. But with all the time I've spent with this cock over the years, I have become a true master at manipulating it. So let me show you how it's done. I like to grasp the cylinder firmly with my left hand, wrapping my...
Okay, I'm taking notes. Okay, so grabs it firmly. Okay, but like put the thumb on the other side. Got you. Okay. What else?
My fingers tightly around it.
Okay.
And with that same hand, I apply a clockwise torque.
Okay, get metal and... Oh! Uy, no.
Now that torque is pretty firm at first, but during the course of the manipulation, I tend to subconsciously vary and pulse the pressure depending on how it feels. With my other hand, I start at the tip of the cock and slowly tease the tips of the pins up using a firm pulsing motion. And I like to work my way towards the back of the cock and then repeat those motions over and over again until we get the desired result. So let's see.
You guys, my mom is laughing behind me. You guys. Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god!
See if we can do that right now. Now, I normally narrate when I do this, but when I manipulate this cock, I tend to lose my concentration. So, I'm not going to do that.
I shouldn't be watching this video with my parents in the room. What am I doing? No, the person that recommended this, I am banning you. I'm sorry. I mean, I know you wouldn't have known I would be watching this video with my parents, but still, I have to ban you for this. I have to ban you for this.
That today.
Oh my God. Peak content. Yo. Okay, he's actually doing a good job with the... Ooh.
There we go.
With the
it
lock.
tends to catch me by surprise every now and then, but I'll tell you, it never gets old. So normally, I'd take this apart right now to show you what's inside, but the prospect of permanently damaging my cock is frankly unthinkable, so I'm not going to risk it. That means that's it for today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great April 1st. Bye-bye.
I wish you would have said, if you guys would like to see more of my cock, please like this video. That would have been so... What? You guys want to watch this one? It's a simple video. I think I'm seeing what John is about now. Oh my God, like look at the videos. Getting into a woman's What are these titles? What are these titles? Okay, let's just see this one. This one is the last one.
This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and over the years, I have tried mightily to interest Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer in my lock collection.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've had no success at all, until last week, when she came home with this absolutely perfect example of a Johnson. And it's not just any Johnson, it's the extraordinarily rare 18-inch variant. I did ask her why she was finally showing interest in locks, and all she would say is, unlike my 2.5-inch long cock, this 18-inch Johnson would be getting a lot of use. So,
why would she say that? Why? Why would she tell him to his face? I feel like he didn't need to know that. He didn't need to know that. He didn't need to know that. What?
how does one use an 18-inch long Johnson? It's fairly simple. All you need to do is insert the tip of the shaft into this opening and press firmly. You'll note that while the shaft is fairly flexible, it's also quite hard. And that hardness is both intrinsic to the function and it greatly aids the insertion. Now, one thing I immediately noticed with my new Johnson is that no matter how hard I pushed, I wasn't able to stuff more than about 6 to 8 inches into the opening.
It's 18 inches! Wait, how many centimeters is 18 inches? With 18 inches, 45 foot? Hell no. No, 45 centimeters? Are you insane?
If you try to shove it in any farther, you're likely going to do damage.
Or
You can,
die.
however, insert the Johnson in either the front or the rear opening. To get it in the rear,
I mean,
you
the lock getting destroyed, that's what I mean.
flip it over, then insert the tip of the shaft, that's usually the hard part, then give it a solid shove to fully seat it. Once again, inserting the Johnson more than about 6 to 8 inches into the rear hole risks damage, though you may be able to get in a bit farther with proper lubrication. Now, as you might imagine, I was quite proud of my new 18-inch Johnson, and when I received it, I showed it to all of my friends and family, at least those who I could get to look. I was quite surprised when my father took me aside and revealed
No way my dad is laughing. No way. No. No
he
way.
too had an unusual Johnson. In fact, one that's far more rare than my own. His, of course, is a slightly older model, which is generally built the same, with a somewhat flexible, yet very hard shaft. However, my father's Johnson is a full 24 inches long. I can't even get it on screen. I've read about Johnsons this long, but never imagined I'd ever get to handle one. Now, when I first examined it, I noticed that
I think John needs to go to therapy. I genuinely think he needs to go to therapy. Because what am I hearing? What am I hearing, you
Farmer's
guys?
Johnson has a wide bulbous feature on the end of the shaft. Because of that, you can only shove about 2 to 3 inches of the shaft, really just the tip, into the opening. After that, it tends to get stuck. That said, it does seem to be very effective. So, I think you all can tell that I'm very pleased with Mrs. Lockpicking Lawyer's new acquisition. And much to my surprise, for someone who doesn't like locks, she also seems to be quite excited about my 18-inch Johnson. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a great April 1st.
I'm traumatized. Okay, I am traumatized right now. Please like and subscribe to this guy. This was really, and this was like 4 years ago. I have never heard of Lockpicking Lawyer before. Oh my God. Thank you to the person that recommended him to me. I know I mentioned I was going to ban you, then unban you, then ban you. If you guys would like to see more of my cock, please like this video.